Hey y'all, it's Brett, and I decided to just come on out here and get some sunshine because it's sunny. It's been raining like hell for 5 or 6 weeks now, almost every day, and not very sunny, and I need my vitamin D. And if it gets sunny where you live and you haven't been outside and you want to keep strong bones, get out there and get some sun. And it feels good. It just feels really good. Especially if you're vegan and the blood in your body flows really good, you don't have to worry about skin cancer. If you're drinking those juices and if you're eating green foods and all of that, you think this green plant worries about skin cancer? No, because it's got the chlorophyll and the green pigmentation and all the stuff to protect it from anything. Like, it loves the sun. It loves the sun, and anything that consumes the green foods is going to be totally protected. And if you're consuming the right oils, like coconut oil that flow through your blood, you could put some coconut oil on you. That'd probably be good. But bear in mind that when you get that vitamin D built up, D3, in your skin, then you don't want to go and scrub it all out and scrub it all off with soap, because it takes 3 days, according to Dr. Mercola, for the vitamin D to absorb, to get into your blood before you can use it for the bones. And so I'd like to talk on a different subject right now, and that is your job and what's not your job. Now, there are people in the world that it is their job to deal with North Korea. And there are people in the world who it's their job to deal with Israel and all of those countries, any country that whatever it may be, it's their job to deal with those people. And it's not mine. And to even think about it is worthless and just causing a burden on me. And so I'm no longer going to do that, because I know what my job is. And if you know what your job is, which is probably not connected in any way, shape, or form to almost anything that you see on the nightly news, then you'll just focus on what you do best. And if you do, then all of that time, think about all the time that you spend watching something negative, not just the news, but almost anything, like a person around you. Say there's a person that's around you that is doing something negative, and then you're harping on it constantly. Think about how much time that is you're using up of your precious time, and how much money and or good things that you could be doing in, in exchange in exchange for those things that you could be thinking about an invention. You could be thinking about a book that you'd like to write in which you could make a lot of money. You could be painting a painting in which you could sell and make a bunch of money. You could be helping someone do something that you're really good at, in which they would say, "Oh, thank you so much," and it would make you feel good. Think about all the different beneficial things that you could do with your time in your mind, the things that you were thinking about that sucked before, that you could get rid of and just think about positive things. So anytime you think about something negative, think to yourself, what else could I do that would actually benefit me with my time thinking about something? So that's it. You realize that it's President Obama's job to deal with with some of these issues on the news. Or it's the local government. That's what you hire them. You're paying your taxes. And you hire them to deal with that. And you do your thing so that you can make enough money to pay those taxes. And then everything flows. But the thing is that when people are doing something that's not directly connected to whatever they're good at, it's a waste of time. It's a complete fucking waste of time and energy. All it is going around in a circle. It's like a dog chasing its tail around in a circle. It doesn't do anything. And I think that maybe the reason that people do those things is because maybe they're tired, because they're detoxing, or they don't have much energy, or they're just addicted to it, or they're just stuck in a rut. You know, when you go mountain biking, your tire can get in a rut from where somebody else had ridden their mountain bike, and then it rained, and then it created a rut there, and you got your tire in it. And what happens when you get your mountain bike tire in a rut? Well, you lose control. If it's long enough, if you can't get out of that rut, then you'll lose control and you'll freaking fall over. And hopefully you're wearing your helmet, you're prepared. Remember the Boy Scout motto? Be prepared. But if you're not, then you could be on the news. And then a whole bunch of people will worry about you. And maybe they'll feel sorry for you. And they'll send you money at the hospital to take care of your bills. But you're still fucked up because you broke your arm, all that stuff. But you're not going to think about that now, because what you want to do is you want to focus just on positive things. So ask yourself, is that a positive thing? If it's not a positive thing, then take a deep breath and go. And then ask yourself, what else can I think about that would actually bring me something awesome, like good thoughts or compliments like what you guys give me all the time. I love it. Or some good sex, or some good feelings from being out in the garden. Like you could say, can I go outside and just sit in the sun? And maybe you could, and you could just go out and sit in the sun. That would bring good feelings. And remember that when you bring good feelings to yourself, then all the other good things will just come. But it has to predominate over the bad things. You're going to see more and more good things coming to me. No doubt. No doubt. I've gone from somebody that was in the psych ward in the hospital for 3 days to just freaking kicking ass. How? Cleansing and healing my body, focusing on the positive as much as I could, even when I felt like dying, and working towards what I knew was the right way, and what I knew was real healing, and staying away from the gunk that somebody was trying to sell me that I knew wasn't worth a shit. So thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing good. I always say that, huh? But I do. I hope everyone out there is doing good. Because when I create good energy, I know you've heard me say this before, but it's like a pyramid scheme. And you have to realize that I'm a born entrepreneur. My grandpa owned his own businesses, grocery stores in Utah, Pace in Utah. My dad owned his own businesses. My other grandpa even owned a lawnmower business, blade sharpening business in Logan, Utah. And it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of my ancestors owned their own businesses and did their own thing. And so, yes, I focus on business a lot and making money, but it's so important for me to do rocking, ethical, and natural and holistic stuff at the same time. It's all got to groove together. And I totally wish somebody out there would watch my video on how to make natural cloth bags and sell them to people. If you'll do this, okay, do this for me. If you will start making natural cloth bags out of organic, undyed cotton and put a zipper on them, watch my video on how to do that, and if you can't find it, I'll find it for you. And if you'll start doing that on your sewing machine at home, I'll plug you on my videos, and then you'll be able to sell a bunch of them. I'll bet you anything. Because you all want to use natural cloth bags, right? And they last for a long time if you use really good material. If you use the undyed, what's it called? From nearseanaturals.com. nearseanaturals.com sells, that's where I get all my fabric. They sell this natural cotton color that it's grown, what's it called? Color grown cotton. Color grown cotton. There's the hieroglyphics pattern. There's the shiitake stripes pattern. Those are such incredible fabrics for cloth bags, and they're heavy cotton. If somebody out there would get going on making bags with that material, I will plug you, and you can sell a whole bunch of them through me, and just you take all the profits. It would be awesome if a whole bunch of you would do it and start selling them at your local co-op or Whole Foods. Sell a whole bunch of them, a zillion of them, and get people to stop using those plastic bags in the produce section, in the bulk food section, and at the checkout stand. So blessings. Bye.